What up? I'm gonna wait for people to get in here. I'm gonna try to get on my YouTube. And let me just say this: going live is so much easier than making videos. If you watch these readers online, what they do is not easy. Just so you guys know that. I'm just seeing it from. I've been doing this for about a year, but just seeing it from the perspective of somebody that's been doing this for more than even a couple years. It's very it's creative. It's a lot of things. And just pay respect to people who've come before you that do this like on a daily basis and give messages to you guys. Please like and subscribe. I see my live now. Let me see if I can be heard. Can I be heard? Let me just turn this off. Shit, this is what I do wrong every time. Okay, let's see. Can I be heard? Let's see. Can I be heard? Yeah, and please like and subscribe to the readers that you. I can hear myself. Please like and subscribe to the readers that you follow, like, and donate to their channels. These people give a lot to give messages. I'm just saying, because even for me, and I'm not doing. Hi, one. Thank you for the like. I appreciate you. I love doing the lives, but just so you know, like doing any of this, I know people that put out like 7 messages a day, and it's a lot of work. And these readers that are really tapping into like spirit and like just the collective energy and the universe. They're putting, trust me, it's a lot of work. Thank you. Put your question in the chat. Put this down. Put your question in the chat, please. And then, hold on, let me see what the heck. And then I'll get your question, but what I'm going to do right now is a reading on manifestation. Okay, something that it's a very hot word in the spiritual community, but I don't know if people really know what to do with it. Let's get a word for the night. You know, it's 9:05 right now or 9:04. I know that kind of matters. I think this is on. Hi Anthony. Hi baby. Hi Jace Williams and hi the Greg 72. Hi Square baby. No, Suarez baby. There you go. There you go, Suave. So what I've been channeling is just about creativity lately. Let's see what we have as far as the word. This is so different than doing a video. Okay, okay. So, methicide ontology was in the page that I just opened. Ontology, metaphysics. This gives me like biopsy, ontology. It got sent to ontology. They're going to do a study of the specimen. I'm getting like, yeah, this is like somebody, you maybe like, there's a cancer scare or some melanoma, something like this. Okay, so what's the word? Let me just look real quick. I don't know where we're at here, but I'm assuming we're in O's. I could be wrong, but that was the marker in there. I didn't even pick up on that. So here we go. Hold on. I'm getting tingling all over, to be honest. But let's see. I got a fresh bit of air here. Let's do this word. Okay. Aninimum Gatherum. I've been getting these really hard like words lately that I don't even know what they are. So or yeah, Animinum Gatherum. It is what? Let's look at this. This is a name. So this is a miscellaneous collection of persons or things. A mis a miscellaneous collections of persons and things. Okay, I may not be the best tarot reader in the world, but to me that means like someone's collecting souls or people. It's kind of weird. And I may be saying this wrong or something. Yeah, it's omnium gatherium. It's among. This is just crazy for me. I'm sorry. Okay, hold on here. Omnimius gathrum, a miscellaneous collection of persons or things. I didn't know we had miscellaneous persons, collections of them. That's what this word means. You guys be my guest to look this up. This might be like some secret society with this ontology thing. I watched the comedy podcast and they were interviewing he was a coroner and it was really funny. It was Theo Vaughn and he was interviewing a coroner on his comedy YouTube channel. You should check it out. And it was just interesting because it made me laugh so much, but it was all very dark stuff. But this is like, yeah, I'm just gonna take my time here. A miscellaneous collection of humans. No, they say a person. I have a miscellaneous collection of persons. Could this be like multiple personality disorder or something like that? Because who collects persons? Maybe I mean, maybe this is a term that we don't really think about in our society, but like corporations like Microsoft, Google, these are huge corporations that have impact in all of our lives. Maybe it's something talking about something like this, because a collection of persons. I feel like that goes beyond the era of like television and stuff. This is going into like AI, right? But this is Omnius Gatherum. OMNIUMGATHERUM. Collection of persons or things. Okay, so maybe but a hoarder of persons is insane to me. Maybe this is talking about the dead. Anyways, I hope you guys please hit the like, the subscribe. Thank you for the 3 likes. Mwah, please put your question in the good. I'm glad I think I'm in love. Perfect. Can I have a free yes, you can. KXZ say yes. You ever want to visit LA? I'm in LA. Thank you for asking. I live here. So I grew up here and I was born here. So and my grandfather had a business. It had a business in Hollywood and it's still going even after his death. So since 63 or 53, I believe he's one of the oldest standing businesses in LA. So yes, I'm in LA. I don't. She's single. She's single. Okay, so I'll answer these questions. Thank you for all of your questions. Please donate to the channel. My Cash App is on the main page. Let's get started. This is a manifestation spread, and then I will get to your guys' questions. So please stay in the chat. If you're not here, I won't answer your question most likely. Oh, thank you so much. You're very welcome. Thank you, Crow. You're always very welcome. And thank you for all the donations. And I'm glad you think you're in love. Hopefully it's with yourself, but we'll look at that in a minute. Okay, so again, back to what this word was. A collection of people. I feel like this is like soul collection. If this is on a spiritual way, this is like I would say demonic. But something about stirring the energy away from your own knowing because you guys have to understand that energy so they're figuring this out, right? That our energy there's cities in China that is fueled off the energy of the people walking. They have the technology to pick up our energy as humans, our movements, our actions, and turn that into energy that can fuel a town. Okay, so like when I get this whole thing, like a collection of people, I think of like a city, like New York, California, San Francisco, a dense city, and all these other cities in LA, because LA is so big. But Compton, all this energy, right, that we we give off throughout the day. They say that like what is it called? Like Disneyland, all the theme parks are basically energy centers, similar to like portals in the earth or like ley lines. They're called ley lines. These are places in the earth where the energy, where they say the veil is thinner. There's like a vortex there. But I'm also picking up on energy from us, like our energy. So basically, how people talk about the manifestation. Oh, this is dying already? That's crazy. They talk about the manifestation of energy or of using people's energy. What does that mean? Another angel always what? Did she allow me to watch? I had questions. I don't know what that means. Another angel? I don't know what you're talking about. The homie needs to get out more love. I don't know what that means. I think I'm in love. Okay, so that's kind of where we're at. Thank you, God, for all the like. So, anyways, what I was talking about was the ley lines. These a lot of these. I don't know about another angel always coming, but I get a lot of spam, and basically it's trying. So this is a form of energy vampirism, but this is not the form I'm talking about. I'm talking about on a mass scale. So when it says a collection of people, that makes me think about that. And I talked about this yesterday in a message. But anyways, today what we're going to talk about is us manifesting something with our own energy, not giving it away, but manifesting this on our own. Let's get started. All right, so we're going to talk about let's see. Yeah, here it is. The alchemy spread. That's what it's called. And we're going to get started right now. Starting with calcination. What aspect of self is being transformed? The process of healing and the decomposition of that. So, like for instance, like I was a dental assistant for 13 years, and when you put a metal filling in, the only downfalls is A, it's very ugly and it stains your tooth, but B, it expands in contrast with heat. So when you drink hot coffee or when you something is hot in your mouth, the filling expands and then it contracts naturally. It's a metal, and it's so it's also like a conduit, right? Like that's what a lot of these things speak about, like armor, full armor. That's like a metal, but it's also like a connector to energy, right? Anyway, same thing with a filling, right? And what it does though over time is it puts micro fractures in the tooth. So this could be about that, like how this like energy, how like them manifesting off our energy and not really knowing it, because I think we kind of are learning it now, but as like a whole, people aren't really understanding this. Let's get started. I talk too much, but like that's what I'm getting at. Something with our energy being stored or used without our knowledge to fuel cities, to manifest somebody else's dream, like Microsoft, Google. I'm not trying to get flagged or whatever. Anyways, these are just readings. I'm speaking like intuitively what I'm feeling, and then based off of the evidence that like opening up a book and just reading a word. This is all energy, guys. I'm not saying I have proof for anything I say. This is gonna be based off of how you feel. Okay, here we go. Confirmation. What aspects of self is to be transformed? The emperor and the emperor is here. We have a divine masculine needs to be transformed at this time. Judgment. Judgment on the divine masculine. Guys in the chat, watch out. Okay. Next card. Disillusion. How this aspect counters to your ideal self. So how does this counter to the ideal feminine, or if I want to consider myself a divine feminine, or if that's what you consider yourself, how the two of cups, how we see relationships, how we come together as equal valuable partners in something. It's like every person is giving what who they truly are to themselves, and it makes a divine union. This means equal give and take, not like everybody's equal. That's not what it means. It's that everyone's putting in the energy of themselves. Like it's an equal energy exchange. Unlike what maybe we were talking about before about collecting people. Very weird, in my opinion. ones. We got the Magician. I've been giving this every reading. And you guys bear with me, the ones who are real ones. Thank you for the 3 likes. I feel like we could put a lot more in there. But I appreciate everybody who stays with me. I'm doing a reading and then I'll get to your question so you're not being ignored, okay? The Magician is here under this divine union. So what is our idea of this divine union is what I asked. And above it we have the Judgment and the divine masculine. Being the Emperor. This is the Emperor. He runs cities, counties. He may be a judge. Somebody very important in the community. This masculine is under judgment about the projection of souls, like how they are, who are they truly? What are they truly doing? Because the Magician is here. Okay, I feel like they're manifesting off of what now? The Five of Cups, somebody's misery. They're manifesting off of our loss, our sadness, our despair. This is like with Fox News and even the other. So it goes Republican and Democrat, but it's all that kind of back and forth rigmarole is what I'm talking about. Is the final? It's complete loss, but why? Why are they manifesting off of our loss? So someone's gaining, like, so it's like almost like, in ancient different cultures they like celebrate the dead in certain ways. Like I think Irish, they set the body up and they do like celebrations around the body. Um, Different cultures have different things that they do after the person has passed. Yeah, this has to deal with something about you being stuck in your own mind. You being stuck in your own mind is very important to this energy being harvested from you. It's very important that you feel trapped and you feel at a loss. Because you guys, we really, I think a lot of people are like really seeing this and they're like, it's not hard for us to transform. That's what we do. Our DNA is built to change. So this is what we do at the core. Yeah, exactly. Fighting. The more fighting, the more we feel like we are entrapped in our own minds, the more they manifest off of us. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. I'll get you a question, Nikita. Hopefully this message resonates with you guys, but this is also for my watchers that watch videos after I post. The Ace of Wands about creation. This is all about what you create and what's being created off your energy. This is the truth with the Ace of Swords right behind it. You guys take this into consideration when you're meditating, when you're thinking about your life. There is a source that we're not understanding, right? There's one greater than ourselves, but there's also another source, even if it's man made or whatever this entity, this AI, or whatever it is, that is using our energy to create. And it's the awareness that is our protection. It's our awareness about it, is our protection to it. And I think you guys know that, like, whether you think you're a god or a higher power or god, or there's something watching out for the good of all, or like the fairness of all. That's what the whole karma thing is based off of, and like generational curses and all these other things that we do in lifetimes, where we try to change the trajectory of possibly our ancestral lineage to always better it, to become more enlightened. Exactly. Right here. Temperance. This has been coming out in every reading as well. The alchemizing of the energy. Well, I didn't even have to get into the spread, you guys. I just did that freestyle. Okay, what? Yeah, this is about understanding that you are the conductor. You're the energy being in everything. Like we all are. We do have our own stations, like our own, like where our phone charges, but it's like on a bigger scale. Anyway, that's pretty crazy, bro, because I didn't think it was going to go that way with this message. I'm not going to get more into it, but let's look at your guys' questions for the people who stuck around. I'm going to the top. If you're in the chat, please say something. Okay, hi, Tiffany. Hi, Janice. William. No. Jace. Sorry, Jace. Hi, Jace. Thank you. This is the Greg72. Hi, Greg. You're cute too. Okay, we have. Wait, hold on. What did it say? Squares X baby. Whoa. Okay, cool. We have Crow and just saying thank you and thank you to you too, Crow. Thanks for the likes. Please subscribe, you guys. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. That's like nothing in the view of like this whole community on YouTube. But I show love wherever I go. So show love when you're here. Thank you very much for that. She's single. No, I'm not single. I mean, no, I am single like that, but like I'm very committed to myself. Does that make sense? And I don't really that question just sets me like, okay, like it's just a mindset. Like, yeah, I'm single, but I like to stay single unless there's some sort of very valuable offer. Okay, so we have Jace, like, okay, so you ever want to visit LA? I live in LA, so thank you very much for your question. Would you like to visit LA? Can I have free reading? Yes. Okay, so what do you want to know about Kazaz or KXZZ, whatever? And I will answer it if you're still here. Otherwise, I'm going to the next person. If I see you come back up, I will answer your question. We're going to, I think I'm in love. Okay, so the Greg72, are you still here? The Greg72, are you here? Okay. Okay, Lakito, let's look at you. I don't want to take like too much time, but let's look at what your question is. I appreciate you as a subscriber. You've been around since the beginning. Your audio is weird. Okay, maybe it's these. Hold on. Thank you. That's great. 'Cause that was a good reading. Hold on. Thank you,
Lakito, thank you for saying something. Say it much earlier. Still need to adjust the audio. That sucks because that reading was so good. Damn it. Motherfucker. It's like I can never tell if these things are actually working or they're not. They're bows, but they're pieces of shit in a certain way. I turn it off. Hold on. I thought I could hear myself, but I guess not. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Sorry, Lakito. Another angel conform. I don't know what single but submits to God. I don't know what that means. Heard most of I don't worry and I just got here. So okay, no, that's not good though. For the rest, because I'm gonna post this, and if people can't hear me, I appreciate Lakito as you saying something. Can you hear me now? Lakito, if you're hi, Hakeem the Dream. Thank you. Can you guys hear me? Okay, that sucks. It was my headphones. They're pieces of shit, and I did a whole reading, but ugh. Maybe I can like recap and then just cut. I can edit it. Thank you. No, but it wasn't. But thank you, Lakito, for letting me know because I didn't know. And the thing with it is that I did a whole reading. So, but let me just go over the reading. So I got a question in the dictionary. I mean, I got a word in the dictionary, and it was regarding the gathering of people. Like it's almost like people hoarding. So I got like soul hoarding, like somebody using the energy of others to manifest. Like even just in our world, you guys, when you think of us as conductors of energy, you think about like there's certain cities like in Japan where the whole city is conducted off of energy picked up from the people that live there. Hi. Okay, so anyway, so what I'm saying is we were talking about manifestation and consolation. What aspect of the self is to be transformed? We got the Emperor and Judgment. And I was talking about how I felt like the Emperor in Judgment is here. And I was talking about the energy of the masculine energy here. Male. Regarding how we see union and the equal give and take of energies in our society, how things are really... So I got ontology, but I also got a lot about, like, after you're dead, or the energy leading up to death, how we're being used as, like, conduits of, like, manifestation for whether it's AI, whatever you want to think about it. AI is kind of like what comes close, but this is like judgment on a man. But this could be regarding to like an energy, almost like an energy, what am I trying to say? Like even like windmills or some, any conduit of energies based off of like making something run off of our living self. So we're like all, basically with the birth certificate, we are all corporations. That's what everybody is since like 1930s, 30 something. That's when the birth certificate, and we were all pretty much used as a bargaining mechanism to create like value to labor, right? So what I'm saying is there's some sort of a thing with the energy of the masculine, the Two of Cups here with the Magician, how a unity like between the masculine and feminine is like being used to either, and it could be for you because you understand this, and it's all, and what I was saying was it's all about the knowing that this is going on. Because I was saying that the way that they manifest off your energy is by the loss, feeling like you're trapped in your own mind, and fighting, keeping conflict in your life at all times, whether that's on, and I just thought of Roblox because my daughter plays Roblox, but this could be anything online or any, even social media, how we compete on there, or any, even industry. It could be any industry, whether it's online or wherever. But this fact that keeping us in this conflict of the perfect union is what is feeding this energy to fuel like cities. It's like free energy is what I'm trying to say. And then I got the Truth and the Ace of Wands, like they are creating off of our creation from the beginning. We are the creation, we are the value in this world. And then it was confirmed by the Ace of Swords, which is the Truth card. So that's just a little catch up because I'm going to have to edit this video since nobody could hear me. But, okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, so who wants a question answered? Lakira, are you still here? Thank you for letting me know about the sound. Thanks, everybody, for hitting the like. And I would like to answer your question. You did? Again, thank you. I appreciate that, Hakeem the Dream. I've been thanking you since you did that. You did another one? Okay, so what question do you have for me, Hakeem? Is it about Izzy? I'm going to put this away now. Let me clear my station. Because this was about manifestation off of our energy, but as a group of people. Like, I feel like this is like Google or some mass corporation doing this. I don't necessarily feel like this is particularly talking about, and it's also something connected with dead people as well. I got ontology, and I also got a word about collecting of people. Like, to me, I got like hoarding of people, like almost like a FEMA camp or something. I don't know. So, but Hakeem, what? Yeah, I heard she wasn't doing. What do you mean? You did? Okay. Hi, I would like a... Yeah, sure, no problem. Peach and Love, put it in the chat. But Hakeem, okay, so you heard... Okay, let me ask for you. I'm going to use the same deck just because this is the one I've been channeling off of. Let me just look. All right, we got some cards. Are these all in reverse? Oh, Lord. Hold on. Oh, Lord. Okay, hold on. All right, I'm going to ask. This is for Hakeem the Dream. This is about Izzy, Spirit. We talked about Izzy before. What's going on with Izzy right now at this time? Hakeem the Dream is just thinking about her. What is she manifesting? Or what is being What's this situation? Thank you. The Hierophant. I'm not joking, but every time we talk about this girl, Hakeem, I'm telling you, she feels like a boss. Beep. Like, I want to say a boss bee, but, like, I don't want to cuss. I got the Hierophant, a teacher. I always get boss energy off of this, this person called Izzy. Every time we read on her, and because I'm not really trying to spy on anybody, and tarot readings were typically, actually, there's a lot of rules to tarot, you guys, and one of them is, like, about doing divination into someone's life without their consent, and that's really is important to me. But when sometimes you guys come to me with concerns about friends and stuff, I do want to read the energy, but I have to tell you that this is like, it's kind of against tarot rules, I'll be honest, because it's divinating into someone else's life. So, like, what I like to say is that there's a disclaimer on this, Hakeem the Dream. And that is, I'm going to show what Spirit is going to allow me to show for Izzy. Because Izzy is, you're not Izzy. If I know that tarot does this a lot, but there is a fine line between, you know, the Magician. That's what I'm saying. Like, in this situation, I don't personally feel like you're trying to spy in on her life. But if you are, we keep talking about this about her. She is a boss. If this is a she, and you might be replacing Izzy with something else, and you may be asking about who knows what else. And because this is a public message, I understand if that's what you're doing. But what I would like to say about this, because I'm being honest and truthful, is that she's a teacher. And it's like, seem like it's getting bigger every time we talk about her. She's a magician. She's a manifester. You say she's not doing well at this time. It looks like it never looks like that to me. No, I don't know if there's a reason for that. Let's ask again. Like, okay, because that's either what Spirit wants me to tell you for whatever reason. If this is like, if you're trying to look in, I'm not saying you're doing this. I think you have positive intentions. I'm just saying that Spirit is showing you about Izzy what Spirit wants to show you. That doesn't necessarily mean there's not something else going on. But at this time, this kind of stuff is very, like, I surrender to the fact that I'm not trying to spy in on anybody's life about something that they don't want to be talked about, like, to you. If that makes sense. Like, so what I'm seeing here, and I'm just going to be straightforward because I appreciate your continued support. You've donated to my channel, but I also have to be loyal to like tarot and how the rules are for what, and the reasons, and respect the reasons why they are like that. And so I'm just informing you that this is what Spirit's going to allow you to know at this time. I don't know, you heard she wasn't doing well, but okay, so there's a teacher here. Okay, and then there's magic. Okay, I don't know if to me, if I'm just looking at surface stuff, I'm saying it looks like she's manifesting in her life based off her gifts. Like, I always get this from her, though, like big bitch vibes, or like big boss vibe. Not bitch. When I say bitch, I mean boss. Like boss, empress vibes. Okay, I'm going to catch that one that flew. Dude, bro, we got the Chariot, and she gets this a lot regarding this person. She's moving quickly. It's a divine matter. Her spirit team is with her. It's regarding magic and teaching. She's teaching the community something, the world something about something. And again, I get this about her, and it's like she's very busy. And I don't ever see anything. And again, like I say, this is just only what I'm seeing in the cards and what I'm asking Spirit about, but this is what keeps coming out in these readings. And I appreciate your continued support. And that's why I like to give you these messages. I'm giving you what Spirit is saying, but okay, so I'm going to ask again, because that's really what came out. Hold on. Okay, so we have this. Tell me about this Hierophant. Who's this Hierophant? Here say she's not doing good. Okay. I mean, I don't know who's telling you that, but okay, so far it looks good on the outside. Hierophant, manifestation, and moving quickly. Like, I'm getting, like, shooting through portals. I always get this with her. And I don't know why. So tell me about the Hierophant. Spirit, tell me about the Hierophant regarding Izzy. Bro, again, I get these same things. The Fool. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we have the Fool. Some people could say she's moving in a foolish way, but there is something that she is teaching this world. I'm telling you right now. The Tower is right behind that. Again, she could be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I don't know, but I'm just saying Scorpio energy for real, for real. Okay, and then about her showing her skills. Like, she seems like a powerful, powerful person. And she may be a Scorpio. Just because we've been talking about Izzy for a while. And I'm telling you, like, Izzy is always showing herself as a boss. King of Cups. King of Wands. This is the King of Creation. The King of, like, self-help. This is, so she's always on this. So whoever's saying she's doing bad could be true because she's taking leaps of faith into the unknown regarding her skill. And it shows Hierophant. She is a spiritual leader. And I just want to represent her as what these cards say. And this is just what Spirit is allowing me to know and for you to know. She's doing fine. Magician with the King of Wands and the King of Cups. This is a powerful manifester. Or there's two, I mean, there is people all around her. I'm just saying kings and queens. And then we have this, okay, so what is this? I mean, I can ask about the Tower, but I honestly feel like this is just part of her mission in this world. Between the Fool and the Six, recognition from your peers. To me, dude, bro, straight up, this Tower is like necessary for humanity. This Tower is important for humanity. Like, this is a purpose path with the Hierophant here. Then we have the Magician, and then underneath the Magician, two, I don't know if these are warlocks or what, but we got a King of Cups and a King of Wands. I don't know if she's a witch. I have no idea. But this, whatever she's doing is, I feel divine and a part of something very purpose for society or people in general. And then we have the Chariot. What is this moving quickly? I see Celebration. But what is this? I knew she kind of had, like, I remember reading about, like, being like you guys talking at a coffee shop. I don't know. Like, I see her as a social butterfly. But the King, okay, the Knight of Cups is in reverse. She's running away from a small offer. That just, to me, shows that she's running away from a Knight of Cups in reverse. This is someone could propose to her, and she's running from this. It was a bad relationship for some reason. She could have got herself into something. That's always possible, but there's a lot of water energy. Give me more about the Chariot. Yeah, I feel like okay, the Chariot running from a contract with somebody who is now in the reverse. It was a false contract. Regarding protecting people's knowledge, again, back to the Hierophant and the Fool. She has a purpose here. This is what I always see about her. I don't know if me and Izzy are just, I don't know if she's a Scorpio or what, but again, the sun, it's going to be illuminated about the truth. She's doing her, like, I'm telling you, Hakeem the Dream, like, she's doing, like, God's work. If you were a friend to her, just continue to be a supportive person on the side that is just, when she comes in, if she needs refuge or if she needs something from you, be there for her. She's like a light worker. Like, I don't, and if anything with, yeah, like, I feel like I understand why you're looking in, like, on her. Like, you want to just see if she's okay. That's how I feel. If I felt any different, I would, like, not really appreciate you looking in on her or what she's doing. Because that's, like, the fine line. But I feel like with you, this is just, like, you're a good person. The truth is coming out about something. But this person has got temperance, balance. Regarding protecting people or protecting herself from this false contract. About moving fast. She just seems to always be moving. Moving fast, moving in the right direction, moving towards the enlightenment of, like, others. I don't know if that resonates. I hope that resonates, Hakeem. I told you what Izzy's been up to. Did it make sense? Okay, will she reach out to you? We've talked about this. It looks like she's doing like God's work or something. I'll ask. Let me ask. I always get like, but see here again, you have to understand this. Like I always get yes, like she's gonna reach out to you, but obviously she hasn't reached out, right? So you have to consider that as well. Like I'm just picking up on the energy that I'm being allowed to pick up on, if that makes sense, Hakeem. I just want to make sure I'm being quite honest and being truthful with you. You had a dream about her. Okay, so Peach and Love, I'll be right with you. Hakeem the dream. Okay, so you had a dream about her. You want to know how she feels about you. How does Hakeem, how does she feel about Hakeem? The Wheel of Fortune. She sees a prosperous cycle with you. Yeah, the Sun. That like she can continue on the path that she's on. Like she sees you as she sees you as someone that would illuminate her. Okay, it could be that you would illuminate her from this fight. She could see you as a, okay, let me just ask about that, because we have the Five of Wands. Like what was your other question? How does she see you? Okay, there's a fight here. That's the only thing I don't understand. The Wheel of Fortune is here, so to me that I was asking, how does she see you? She sees you as fortunate. She's fortunate to have you in her life. Then I get the Sun. This is going to be illumination about a fight. Something's going to be illuminated about a fight, whether this was with somebody in her life or whatever. Maybe it was the Knight of Cups, who was a bad offer that she was running from or something. Tell me more. I have the King of Wands. Okay, this could be like a social climber. But again, a protection. Like, I feel like she's protecting people. Like, she protects people. I feel like she's a light worker, but I don't know. Hakeem the Dream, what about this 5? Okay, when is he going to see her? What about this 5? The Chariot, but in a questionable position. It's going to depend on this fight that she's dealing with. I don't know if this is a fight with herself. She's illuminating or she's illuminating in her life the things that caused her misfortune. Hakeem the Dream, I hope this makes sense. I hope you will rewatch this too, because it's like, it's very like detailed. And then the Chariot in a questionable position. She doesn't know when she'll be back. I don't know when I'll be able to come back. It's like she's almost fighting a war with like the belief that she has about herself or something. But like when I said like how she sees you, it's the Wheel of Fortune. She sees you as fortunate, or she sees that you are a fortune in her life, a fortune cookie, a good luck charm. And then that something is going to be illuminated about a fight. I don't know if this was at work. Again, I always do this with you. But like, I don't know if this is at work. But then this is quick. When I asked about, okay, well, what's the time frame? This is the Chariot, but it's in a questionable position. Like she's saying, I don't know when the fighting's going to stop. It's almost like she's in a spiritual war. Like in the cosmos. I'm sorry, I'm just getting that. I don't know if I'm weird, but I hope that helped. Her current opinion about you is that you are going to help her illuminate something about what she's been fighting with about herself or the world. This could be entrapments of other people. Something that she's illuminating about entrapments of people and moving them out quickly. It's like, I know this is weird, but I'm getting like Underground Railroad. Like helping people escape to like prosperous lands or where they can live free. That's kind of weird, but that's what I'm getting like spiritually. I hope that helps. Okay, so Peach. Okay, so maybe that, but so okay, so she believes you backstabbed her. But she thinks that there's gonna, okay, so if that's the case, Hakeem, it's almost like she feels like something's going to be revealed where it proves that that is the... See, Hakeem the Dream... Hakeem, this is the one thing. I keep saying Hakeem the Dream. But what I'm trying to say to you, Hakeem, is that you can't change. So, okay, so it seems like then she's feeling the same way. Like, she's like, something is going to be revealed. Something is going to be revealed about the fight that we had. But it's in a questionable position. Like, that could happen at any time, or that may never happen at all. So you may never get, okay, so then let me ask. You may never get confirmation, or that this, she's waiting for the same thing, but she's not going to get confirmation because this could be something, because you are the Wheel of Fortune. I'm just saying. Or like, this was regarding what something that she thought was a fortune, or she thought, she could just have her things, her stories mixed up, but it can go vice versa. I'm getting, dude, I'm getting the world. This is what I'm saying. Like, you are my world, or this is the world. This is a cycle ending. This is a cycle ending. Here's what I think, though. I'll be honest, is that you're not going to get the answer you really want about her. How is she doing? She's still kind of, like I said, she seems like a light worker, or somebody that's trying to help other people, or just maybe it's just it's like a war with herself. But whether you betrayed her or not, I'm not sure. But it's like you are the Wheel of Fortune, or she believes that she has the Wheel of Fortune maybe, and that there's going to be something that's illuminated about a fight quickly. Like, she might still think, like, in her head, like, people, Hakeem, this is what you got to realize. And then the King of Cups. Regarding someone that she thinks, like, someone, like, were you a person that she could cry a shoulder to cry on? You give good advice. She looked up to you. You guys were friends for a while. You could have worked together, or whatever. It seems like she has, like, a skewed vision of you, or, like, I don't know. And I don't know if that's true or not, but she seems, when I look at what she's doing, to me it seems like Empress, and I could just be being fooled. I don't know, but it seems like she's doing really well. Like, as far as her own journey, like, on her and herself, like, she's doing great. Like, she may be the kind of person that does better outside of relationships when she's solo. Like, something about relationships or friendships, close friendships, triggers her. You know what I mean? To be like this, where she wants to illuminate the truth. She wants to make sure she finds fault in whoever caused the fight. And that could have just been you. Give me one more on this, and then we'll turn out, because I don't know Hakeem the Dream, like, why she... Okay, hold on. So we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. This is somebody who's actually focused.
Everything going fine?
Yeah, I'm making a video.
Oh.
I'm on my live. So, like, everything looks like you're focused, and then it's... But then it's the Four of Cups. You're bored, or somebody's not seeing something that's right in front of them. It almost is like, I really don't know if she's ever going to realize that you didn't do the, I don't know if you did this to her or you didn't, but it looks like she's going to have her viewpoint, and it's going to be something about, because this guy is here, there, and everywhere, but maybe she will find out the truth eventually, or whatever this is. But it's almost like you got to stop obsessing over it and let it go about this person. She seems like a great person and everything. I just don't think these stories are going to line up anytime soon. I'm just being honest. Like, I don't see any... Like, this guy sitting at his table trying to study. It's almost like an obsession. And this is like an obsession of something that may not even be real. One more for this. Exactly. I feel like she may be struggling with mental illness stuck in her head, or this could be you. Nobody's free from this, like, these mental illnesses and stuff. And with AI and everything with the internet and stuff, we get pulled so many directions. It's just hard to say, but it looks like she's doing really well, like usual, and I always get that off her energy. And then it looks like there's some sort of, she thinks something's gonna be illuminated about maybe the way that she could be, like, not schizophrenic, but like she's obsessively worried about how like the same thing you're worried about or something. But like that means there's no movement for either one of you. I don't know, but it seems like she's doing really good. As far as the time frame between you guys seeing each other, it looks like somebody wants to come in quick, but that's just not going to happen based off of the Knight in reverse. This guy's here, there, and everywhere. So it's like that energy's in reverse. So you're like, everybody's staying still, frozen. This could be a mindset. Frozen in a mindset regarding how they feel stuck. You guys could be both kind of like mirroring each other. Something like that. Hope that helped. Okay, so here we go. Let's get back up. Okay, so we have Peach and Love. Let's just answer your question. I don't know if you're still in the chat. Peach and Love, you can always rewatch this video. Is it a good idea for Peach and Love? Yeah, I would say yes, just based off of, like, I don't have to look at a card for that, but I would say yes, because my question is it a good idea to start a YouTube channel about a story time? I have funny stories about main purpose. Yes, I would say definitely, most definitely. People heal. So the whole so the reason AA was started, and I'm referring to AA a lot because it's a spiritual program, and there's 12 steps involved, but there's a lot of spiritual programs. There's the Hermetic principles, there's ancient ones, there's new ones, but this is probably something that people can wrap their minds around, about an addiction to alcohol or drugs, right? And it's a spiritual program that you work to get outside of yourself, to be able to, you know, have a balance in your life, right? So usually when you want to start doing YouTube channels and telling your story, this is a part of healing. So I would say most definitely yes, even if the card said no, but let's just ask. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. For Peace and Love 88. Thank you for the 6, you guys. Thank you for the 12 likes. I appreciate that. 51 minutes. My phone is probably, I'm surprised it hasn't died yet. Let's get to Peach and Love. Should they start a YouTube channel? All right, we have the 7 of Cups. Yeah, this is about evaluating what you have so far, what you know so far, all your experiences leading up to this point. You have a story to tell. I would say absolutely yes. Spirit, give me more. Yeah, Temperance. This will actually help you maintain a balance in spirituality. Yep. I would say yes, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, you have a story to tell. You're a shoulder to cry on. People find comfort in your message. So the answer is yes. We'll just get one more. Anything else besides the 7? You're doing a self-evaluation of what you have to offer. Oh, this could be delusion, but I don't think it is for this. Yep. This is peers recognizing you for the things that you've done. Boom. 7 of Cups. This could be delusions, but people are recognizing it. It's not delusional. These ideas that you're having are not delusional. People are recognizing you in the community for what you do. This is work being done, and people, your peers, recognizing it. So I say, heck yes. Thank you for your question. Hey, Lakira, I hope you got your message, and I hope that helped. She turned on me. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Hakeem. Thanks. You're welcome. I love you, Hakeem the Dream. You've always been a supporter. Thank you for putting your energy in the chat. Jasmine, may I ask if Nick is going to make a move on me, take action, and pursue the relationship with me, or more than friends? Let's ask. I'm just going to stick with this deck, but let me clear the energy. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, let me split the deck and mix this up or something. I just want to get accurate messages for you. You guys, please rewatch this video if you didn't hear your message or whatever. This is going, I'm going to just post this. Okay, Queen Hounded. Okay, hold on. Sorry, you guys. She turned on you. And then we have, okay, Jasmine. This is for you, Jasmine. Nick. Is Nick going to be more than just friends? Is Nick going to be more than just friends? Let's ask. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Is Nick going to be more than just friends with Jasmine? Let me see. I cut the deck. Is Nick going to be more than just friends with Jasmine? Holy Spirit. We have the 3 of Cups, celebration. Okay, tell me more. Okay, with 3 more here. With the 9 of Pentacles, somebody may be happy solo at this time. Okay, this could be you. Usually when we're solo happy, we attract energies no matter what, whether they're people that are interested in us, and that could be what's happening. You're very attracted to this man right now because he loves himself. Okay, that makes somebody very attractive. When you're loving on yourself and you're exuding energy, someone's celebrating. You could have met this person at a party, a bar, a wedding. Okay? This person is working on their, this is the Three of Wands. This is like they're back, they're set back a little bit, and they're deciding who they want to work with, what they want, what their next move is, and they have choices in that. This person could have a choice other than you as far as partners. You probably know this. This person's probably very attractive. They're a creator. They're very creative. This is the one. They could be creating something new. Is it going to be with you? I'm going to have to see. Let me just ask another question. This is a very, it's not a quick yes or no, but this person is celebrating. They are in the 9, which that means they're very self-sufficient. They love themselves. They have self-love. Not only that, but they have choices and options, but they are deciding to go with something new. Okay, a new option. So if you are a new option to this person, like this person isn't returning back to you, then yes, there looks like this would be a possibility. Now let me look. The 9 of Wands. They got people backing them. It's like, it's almost like a dance battle or something. You guys could like to dance. Or you met, like, I don't know why I get this, but this is like, or like to the left, to the left, to the right. Now slide, slide. Like, I don't know, you guys could work at a dance club or somebody dances, like even if it's just professionally, or you guys are both in the, tell me more, one more. I'm sorry, like it's not always so clear cut when it comes to relationships like this. They're studying up on somebody, or you're studying up on them to even see if they're a good partner. But the 7 of Swords, they may be looking into you, looking at your social media, looking at what you do, and they may think you're a good option. Does this person, they could think of you as somebody on their side, like you would be somebody on their side, okay? But they do have options. I see they have options, but that doesn't mean anything. You could be the option, straight up, and it looks like they do want to start something new. People, but they are celebrating. Give me more. Dude, the Wheel of Fortune. That could be you or how they see you. But you definitely see, I don't know if you see them. I'm assuming you see them that way or you wouldn't have a crush on them. But they see you as the Wheel of Fortune. Like you would be a good investment. They have options, but they see you as something. Or this could be a cycle. No, something like panning out for them. More. I don't want to look too much. But yeah, the 2, that's the perfect union. Keep doing what you're doing is all I can say. Don't stop any of your flow for somebody that you have a crush on, but because they're going to see you. It looks like they're going to see you. I don't want to get in all this mess because it's too much. It could just get too deep. But I hope that helps, Jasmine. Okay, Hakeem, you're on point. Okay, thank you, Hakeem. Hi. Okay, so Kazay, Queen, hold on. How did Camilo feel about me when we were in the car just now, love? Okay, so hey, Queen. This is KXZAAY, if you're still in the chat. This is for you. Let me get another deck, though, because I feel like I don't want to keep using this, but... Okay, so how did Camilo feel about me? Okay, let's find out. Please rewatch this, guys. Donate to the channel. Please, thank you. How did Camilo feel? I don't want to get this deck either. Let me get my other one. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. All right, this is for KXZAAY, Spirit. How did Camilo feel? They were just in the car together. How did Camilo feel? They were just in the car together. Were you guys, okay, so were you guys at like a concert or a movie in the park, or maybe you guys went to watch a comedy show or I don't know. I'm just making up stuff now, but like you guys were watching somebody get an award. This could have been a graduation or like just an award ceremony. What's going on with them? What's going on? Is this Camilo feel about, how does he feel about Zay? How does he feel about Zay? Judgment is here. Judgment, the Magician. Judgment, the Magician. How does he feel? Okay, this person may feel intimidated by you. And how you run your life, how creative you are. This person is kind of intimidated by you. Tell me more about this in the car. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. They're tired of being lonely. I'm so tired of being alone. I'm so tired of being... Or this is you. Being strong and dun dun dun. They could want to surrender, or you want to surrender and find love. This could be you. There's judgment. They feel like you'll judge. Like you're just like a hot commodity though. The devil, they could be a Capricorn or you're Capricorn. The Eight of Wands. The devil's coming in quick though. What does that mean? This could just be this could just be that they tempt you to do something that you didn't really think you wanted to do. They get your juices flowing. But with the 9 in reverse, it's like you guys may have had too much to drink. Overindulge. Oh no, this is the 9 of Pentacles. I was thinking about the 9 of Cups. With the 9 of Pentacles, it's like you're tired. Like I said, the song, you're so tired of feeling. They picked on the energy that you are tired of being alone. But we have a devil energy. This is like an addiction, and it's coming in quick. They're going to be a quick addiction. Tell me more about this. They're going to be a quick addiction. I don't like that. Just because long term, that's not going to necessarily, this could be okay for short term. About stability. This person could be like, just be careful. It could be, it's fine if you view it as something like a fling. But I'm thinking about long term. I feel like about a home, about a living situation. They're in the Capricorn energy. So they may be married or living with somebody else. You could be a third party option. Be very careful about that. That's what I see. Thank you, KZZ. This person could be making you a third option with this devil energy. Like they're overindulging in lust. Okay? Because they've had a hard time manifesting solo. Why? And they see you, whether man or female, doesn't matter, but they see you as somebody that would judge them, but not wrongfully, but just they're very like, they're almost maybe putting up a facade because they understand your power. You could be, I mean, you could have a hold of power in the universe. I don't know. It doesn't even matter what your job is, but it's almost like it's a very, with the Judgment and the Magician, or they think you're a witch. You could be a white witch. They think you're a witch, a dark witch. They just don't know. They're not informed or something. That's what I get. You're a powerful manifester. But I'm so tired of you guys could just want to like release. Not a bad thing necessarily. But I do see this as like for this person, possibly the devil, or even for you. This could be a sex addiction for you. Or something with addiction. And it coming in fast. And it has to do with stability. Like you want to like, you may jump into relationships fast because you have such a powerful energy, or they see, but like people want to conquer you is what I get. I hope that helped. Okay. Does he still, okay, strike another match. Does he still think about me? He was happy to hear from me after all these years. Okay, strike another match. Wait, hold on. Let me see what you said to begin with. Hold on. Strike another match. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm looking. I'm so glad this is still going. My phone usually dies. Strike another match? I don't see this. Hi. I hope that helped you guys. Please put a comment and subscribe to my video in just another video, or you can wait till this uploads and do it in this video. But I please ask you guys to share this message, subscribe, and then I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. That's just like the first little thing that YouTube makes you do, and it's been so hard for me. But I just think, you know, I don't know, it's not anything what you guys are doing. I don't know where this question is coming from, so I'm having a hard time. Please re-ask your question. I'm gonna keep going. Thank you, Lakito. I hear you. Okay, so I sent cash. Thank you. Okay, so thank you, Hakeem the Dream. You've been a constant supporter. Hello, beautiful. Nice to meet you, Jasmine. Okay. Oh, maybe they're talking in the chat to each other. Thanks. May I ask Nick is okay? I already did that, and then I did Queen, and strike another match. I don't know what you're referring to. Does he still think about me? Was he happy to hear from me? Okay, so strike another match. Okay, so let me just ask. For strike another match, I don't know what your exact question is, but I think it's asking about somebody. They did recently call you. It looks, does he still think about me? Was he happy? Okay, so who contacted who though? Because that's going to determine whether he was happy to hear from you. If you called him, he obviously picked up. So I would think him picking up, he did want to hear from you. I'm just doing logical stuff. Is he still think about me? Obviously he does if he picked up the phone. Yeah, okay, so yeah, the Knight of Wands is here. This is a fast-moving energy. He could be in his career, getting his bag. He's here, there, and everywhere. He's in all kinds of stuff. But mentally, he's entrapped in his own mind. Or this is you. But if this is you, you're not going to be able to manifest love. But that doesn't mean you're not going to desire it. What I'm saying is he's coming out of the Knight of Wands. This person is young. Maybe they're 20s to mid 20s to 30s, and they're basically, looks like they're stuck in their head. They may be stuck in their head about you. It's very possible, or any other thing as well. Okay, what are they stuck in? It seems like it has to do with creation, creating a new relationship, or it could be yup, Two of Cups, creating a special union. Now, I don't know if this is with you, but yes. I asked about you guys. This is a perfect union. This keeps coming out too. But they are here, there, and everywhere. So this gives me this person could be a possible player. Are they thinking about you? Yes. Because you're one person that they feel like they want to free you, or you free them, something like that. And they see you as a perfect union. What's the advice? Then what should my friend here do? What's the advice? A tower? This is changing everything about your life. Why? If they're the perfect Two of Cups, why is the Tower here? That's crazy. Why is the Tower here? Because there's something you're supposed to be being recognized for at this time, and love is just this is just what I get, and I could be totally wrong, but strike another match. I feel like there's something you're supposed to be recognizing yourself for, the community you're supposed to be working for on your own personal journey. And there's a tower coming to just blow up all this, like, relationship stuff. Like, this, I feel like Spirit wants you to stop thinking about that because it's entrapping your mind and and there's going to be a big tower, which means a complete change of everything in your life. And why? Because somebody took credit for something you did, and you were supposed to, and you weren't able to stand on your own or something because you were too worried about love. When this is not what you actually need, it's something else regarding like your fulfillment of your career or something, or how you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be working for at this time regarding like your wands. Is this swords or wands? Yeah, this is wands. It's about creation. This is about what you're supposed to be creating at this time. This whole thing about getting a boyfriend or having a union or what is he thinking about me is going to come to an end drastically. But this person is also here, there, and everywhere. Not only that, but they are entrapped in their own mind. And this could be regarding a past relationship for them. Because there's a tower here, and that could be either happening in their life or yours. But it's regarding a tower, but for what reason? Because somebody took credit for something that you did. For some reason, this is being... Tell me more about this Six of Wands in reverse. Exactly. That your Ten of Cups relies in this. Your emotional stability relies on the fact that you get this right. This recognition, and it's just recognition, but it could be it could be about how you feel about how you want to play to the world, how you want them to see you, and then yeah, and then like your ultimate like happiness and fulfillment in a family with your family. This could be a family business. There's a tower coming, though, to restructure your whole environment so that you can do this work. That's what Spirit's saying. Hi, Peach and Love. Peach and Love, thank you. Yes, it did really bring me to come in and feel love. Okay, good. Yay. Okay, Jasmine, thank you. You're welcome. My name's Queen. Oh, okay, Queen. Sorry, I didn't know if that was just like Queen, like if I was the Queen. I'm sorry. I was like, am I queen or you queen? Okay, you're the queen. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Okay. He picked you up. He was trying to... Oh, wow. Wait, what do you mean? What's your question? Lakito, what was the other question? Because I kind of like went over it, but I don't know. Did I miss some? I'm sorry, Lakito, did I not get you? He looked high. I was trying to say. Oh, okay. Yeah. I hope that helped. Yeah. Okay, another. What? Okay. What? Yay, good. What? Oh my god. Okay. I don't know what that means. I don't know a lot of that means, but I think I helped who I was supposed to help. Somebody wants me to shift back. Yeah, I know. I'm reading, but I'm reading these, and this is the main thing where I'm here is to help people. So she trying to... Okay. He looked high. Okay. Lakito, put your question again. I'm sorry, babe. And this is going to be the last one, and I'm closing out. Yeah, this person is like another angel always. They're putting messages that are getting retracted. I don't know what their issue is. But, like, whatever issue you're having, an obsession with me, I mean, you just got to move forward because nobody cares. So, anyway, please, Lakito, what was your question? I missed it. I guess I missed it. Wait. Still here. I don't know what you wanted me to ask. I'm sorry, babe. Wait. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, it's my audio. Okay. What's going on with Dylan's connection? Okay, I'm sorry, Lakito. Watch this video, okay? What's going on with my connection with Dylan? I went on a date with him on the 5th, but on the 9th I realized was leading me and he didn't want a relationship, and I unblocked him again. I miss him. Okay. All right, Lakito, let me ask, okay? So another thing I was kind of talking about this. So what's going on with Dylan? Again, this is it is and it isn't, but because I mean, I'm being So, Lakito, I hope you're still listening. I'm sorry I missed your question. You've been waiting this whole time. Maybe I can even make you